Hello, I am Steve Farrell. I've been in education for over 15 years, and I'll be starting teaching and coaching my 16th year at Waterloo Community School District. Leadership, and I will be doing my presentation over leadership styles of athletic directors. The problem statement: athletic director is a newer position that is constantly changing. Leadership model survey to determine if the athletic directors who have been in their position for over 5 years have made an impact on their leadership style. Also used to determine the leadership styles of those who have been in an athletic director position for less than 5 years. Um, our literature reviews types of leadership styles. In 2001, we have transformational uh, with Kent in 2001 over interscholastic athletes. Then we have the transactional with Ben in 2019, survey on construction workers. We have laissez-faire with Stogdad with 2014 survey on Norwegian workers. Literature reviews transactional versus transformational. Flaws in both transactional and transformational. In 2009, leaders were being recorded randomly. Scheduled staff meetings were micromanagers and intimidating. In 2005, effective leaders are both transactional and transformational. Bass later discovered that those transformational behaviors as a leader are bringing out transactional behaviors. Suggestions: we have transformational is better than transactional and laissez-faire. Athletic directors that have been in their position for more than 5 years should reflect more of a transformational style of leadership. The impact: exceptional leadership qualities are a must to be as an athletic director at the high school level, because you're dealing with parents, you're dealing with athletes in other districts as well, and coaches. More training may be needed to assist athletic directors. Potential problems: not everyone has the same style of leadership. Other things help shape a person's leadership style. Your personality needs to mesh well with that leadership style. The experience of the leadership, former athlete themselves. You may have more than other jobs, smaller districts. You have people that are teaching all day, plus they're coaching maybe a sport, and they're the activities director. They're not only doing the athletics, but they're doing the other activities, such as speech and drama and things like that. And transformational can come across as micromanaging. The purpose statement of this study has to explore the styles of leadership used by the current athletic directors. Such as the role of the athletic director is a fairly new one. More research about the types of leadership styles that athletic directors have need to be explored as well. Predicted that athletic directors have been in their position for more than 5 years will reflect more of a transformational style of leadership. Goals and objectives. The purpose of this action research study is to explore the current leadership styles of athletic directors. We have our hypothesis, our variables, our quantitative research to determine the impact of years of experience on the leadership style and the possible impact as well. The methods: participation. I asked my athletic director, he is a 4A coach and AD for many years at Waterloo West High School. He gave me all of the emails for 4A schools in the state of Iowa. So we had 26 of the athletic directors from the 4A districts from across the state participate in this. 17 of them with 5 years or more experience, and they were grouped in group number 1. 10 were with less than 5 years experience, grouped in group 2. We had a cover letter, Appendix A. We had a questionnaire, Appendix B. This design was chosen because it was basic level of leadership questions based in BASS. Questions could be altered for the athletic director position. So as you see, here is our Appendix A, is our cover letter here off to the left. Off to the right, we have Appendix B. Here is our leadership style survey. And our leadership styles here with the questions and then the survey as well. Here on these next slides. The results, scores were analyzed with independent samples of t-tests to determine if the athletic directors with more than 5 years of experience had a higher score than athletic directors with less than 5 years of experience. An alpha level of 0.05 was used for the statistical tests, analyzing of the independent sample t-tests for athletic directors. Data of the survey show that the mean of the athletic directors was more than was higher than that of athletic directors with less experience. As you see in Table 1, here's our findings for less than 5 years and over 5 years as well. And then here's our Table 2, findings for their Group 1 and Group 2. And here is our graphs for Figure 1 for less than 5 years and over 5 years, and with our Group 1 and Group 2 Figure 2 graph findings. Statistical data shows that athletic directors with more experience reflect a more transformational style. Athletic directors with less experience reflect more of a transactional style. Scores were surprisingly in the same, that there were used, that they were close to transformational as well. We go on to Tucker and Russell, 2004, transactional managers becoming transformational leaders. Then we go in 2006, findings with principals in Africa reflect both transactional and transformational. We have Coates in 2020, former athletes becoming athletic directors. In 2001, even leaders with fewer years under their belt need help converting experience into lessons. Some districts require principals or administrators licensed to be an athletic director. So athletic directors are a key in department within the school district with participation that impacts the school and their reputation. Need to know their style to determine if their athletic department is lacking due to its leadership. Impact on coaches and athletes. Athletic directors are the administrators for the athletic department. They are responsible for the coaches, parents, and athletes. They are the problem solvers that deal with disgruntled parents. They are responsible for the misconduct of the parents, the coaches, and the athletes as well. Limitations: only 26 athletic directors were surveyed. An additional athletic directors surveyed may reflect less of a difference between the two groups. Only surveyed larger schools. Smaller schools with more politics and parents' involvement may reflect different styles of leadership from the athletic directors. There are more surveys for those that have been in the position for over 5 years. Some of our athletic directors may have been in leadership positions prior to becoming an athletic director. And another limitation to the research was the questionnaire by Don Clark has not been used to research in the past. Questionnaires such as the MLQ5X were similar to the Don Clark survey. However, the MLQ5X goes deeper and discusses the outcome scales. Recommendations. Survey all districts, use a more thorough survey that goes deeper into questions and situations, send out more surveys to get more responses, survey over a longer period of time. And here are my references as listed here in this slide here. And the next slide. And here's some more on the next slide. Just want to thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation, and thank you.